Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I've got a Gravelpit match for you. I'm also joined by my friend TurboCop. TurboCop, how are you doing today?
Hey Kip, I'm doing all right here, and we've got a great game between Reindeer Illuminati on the blue team versus Killers in Disguise, defending first, here on CP Gravelpit.
It's going to be awesome. I'll introduce you to Rainbow Illuminati. We have Cosmic Face on Medic. Is Soldier. Hat Pockets is going to be Pyro. Spectra is Demoman. April Fools is Scout. Garquill is Sniper. Nico Tiger is Heavy. C. Crispies is Spy. And Jeff Spicoli is going to be Engineer.
Over on the red side over here, we got Misa on Engineer doing the standard B defense for the Engineer. We got Da Yoshi on Pyro. Sky and NA on Medic. Soups on Spy. You're on this for Team Pity on Heavy, Girl Gamer on Soldier, Armin, Demo Man, Gucci Bag Swag, Sniper, and Larry on Sky.
I think Gucci Bag Swag is my favorite player just because his name is so much fun to say. But yeah, so should be a good one. I heard it was close. We are here on CP Gravelpit. So far, pretty much everything operating normally. We got B standard defense going up, like you said, and pretty much nothing, not a huge engagement at A. Yeah, looks like Red's going to pretty much give it up.
Yeah, they put a Scout, Spy, and Sniper there, and they were able to get off the Engineer pick. So it is not going to be a 5 times cap on A, it's instead just going to be a 4 times. But that's not a super huge loss, it still should be about an under-minute cap for A, which is pretty standard for this kind of rollout.
Yeah, so it kind of makes you question, like, why even have A anymore on Gravelpit? Let's just get rid of A altogether and just do BC. Because A is almost a foregone. Yeah, it's just a foregone conclusion at this point.
Well, I mean, shoutouts to my good friends over on Secondhand Mercenaries. During their match, they were able to make an A defense happen, and it didn't win them the match, but it had them hold out for about 4 or 5 minutes. It was a worse team, I will admit, but it was still an interesting defense, and they were doing a lot of things that certainly surprised the other team because nobody defends A.
That is true, and Mihal's Flo from ESCA season 14 did a strongman defense once in ESCA, and that was amazing, but unfortunately, ESCA no longer does Gravelpit RIP map choice right there. But anyway, so yeah, you're right. There is some fun stuff. Anyway, as we're chatting, we do have this blue Uber popped. Sap going down on the Sentry gun. It looks like it will be wrangled and try to be repaired, but we have the Uber flashing everywhere.
It gets splashed out anyway.
And
yeah, so go.
All right, and we do have Red, both medics surviving that, so Ubers will remain even, but it looks like Blue got the worst course of that action, even though everything on Red did go down. But we do have the Blue Soldier still alive, and he's going after Red Med, who is all alone, and down he goes. That's from RI, getting the med pick right there. That'll be huge. However, they lost their med in the process, too.
Yeah, the Soldier needed to make that play there or else they were really far behind. That wasn't even actually a splash hit on the wall. That was a direct air shot. It wasn't a very far one, but it was a nice 1-2 shot for the Soldier right before he went down. Good job, ...
Yeah, I guess we'll just be calling him ... Maybe some, yeah, so / whatever. Anyway, nice flick right there. As you said, he had to make something happen right there. So worth it. And Red's gonna rebuild here. Mrs. got her sentry gun up already to a level 2 right there, so we'll see if it can stand, though. It's taking a lot of damage, and she is gonna have a difficulty keeping it up, actually, because was actually on the roof, but now he's gone down.
Yeah, and they got off the Red Soldier off the roof pretty easily with some spam there, but no soldiers right now, and since there are no soldiers, that means the roof isn't being contested, which means the Scout and the Pyro just walk right onto the point here. 2 times just bleeding down on the point. They won't win the point this way, but it'll certainly make it possible to do a really quick, easy cap here.
Oh man, and Red's defense is all over the place. Red Med was being challenged, and Heavy was not beside him. Just everything going wrong right now for Killers in Disguise.
Yeah, but both medics went down again. You don't really have a spawn time advantage for either team on Gravelpit. Right now things are kind of a little bit even, but you know, blue team will win out overall in the end simply because the walk time distance is shorter for them, and they don't have a teleporter anymore. That teleporter went down really quick during the round.
Yeah, so I'm surprised by the fact that Blue pushed right there. They did not have any sort of discernible advantage. Obviously no player advantage or Uber advantage. Well, they've got to be a little bit more careful. Just can't throw away these precious minutes, because of course on Gravelpit every second counts. They had a nice cap time, like you said, under a minute on A, and really on B you can't look at anything more than, I don't know, what would you say, under 5 minutes, under 4 minutes?
Oh, it doesn't even matter for Gravelpit. When you're capping B, it's just all about can you make the play happen, and it's just the number of tries you need to take before you can make B happen.
But you can't.
Kind of like a.
You can't do it in like 3 or 5 or 6 tries. You got to do it like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, you don't want to take 5 or 6 tries. You generally just want to give yourself 1 or 2 at the best. This will be like what, their 3rd try now,
yeah,
and they're actually going to be looping around. They're going to go tunnel or up through C. Now this medic's going to go through tunnel. He's only got his scout and pyro with him. Oh, there's an engineer in front of him and also a heavy. So he's just a little bit late to the party here. They're going to try and wrap around the back end. That's usually a good place to push. Oh, out.
Lost Nico Tiger. Red got their Uber just a little bit faster and jumped around the corner. Gonna have this awkward Uber exchange, and poor Med just gets caught in an Uber sandwich on Blue. In comes Red Heavy trying to save him. Actually will save him, and ouch. Down goes, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, Sky did go down to Hat Pocket.
Yeah, he finally went down, but the Pyro could have gotten him way earlier. That was a really big misplay by the Pyro. He could have gotten an Extinguish kill, and he was running Extinguisher there. He could have then extinguished the Heavy, and he probably could have gotten both of them with the remaining Uber he had left. He didn't know who to focus, and he tried to focus both of them with the Flamethrower. And he did reasonable damage, but overall he ended up dying for it and left his medic out to the breeze, so he just had to respawn right now.
I'm just astonished that you're able to see all of that happening and understand it.
I watch from like high up in the sky. And then I like zoom in closely when I need to catch those kinds of things.
Awesome. This is why co-casting is amazing, especially on Gravelpit when there's so much happening in different places. But we do have B going down to Reindeer Illuminati. Gonna get a capture time here of, we'll see how long it is. So yeah, succeeded on the 3rd try, so not too shabby right there.
Yeah, not so bad. This will be about a 4-minute, I'm gonna guess 4 minutes. Oh no, I'm way off, it's 5:45. Oh, but a really fast cap on C here. Pyro's on it, he should be, oh no, he just took too much damage. If he was able to stay alive and push everyone off, it would have been a half cap time, and that would have forced a scramble, which scrambles on C top, the top here, usually favor out the attacking team because they get to bomb in at a better angle.
So we'll see, Engineer for Red has gone to that mini sentry. Missa decided she did not have enough time to get a level 3 up. Probably, well, we'll see if it's the right play because they do have a little bit of a lull as we're waiting for both Ubers. About 80% equal charge for both going on right here.
I'm not a huge fan of this, to be honest, and the reason why is because the mini sentry doesn't have the knockback that the level 1 sentry does. If you're able to run like a Rescue Ranger or something like that and just keep your level 1 up as long as possible, it'll still prevent soldiers from jumping, it'll still prevent Demoen from jumping if you can build it up on the C tower. Now it's hard to get it there, and if you're getting pushed in, you feel like you have to make a desperation mini switch, which happens all the time. But you want to get those level 1. Once you get those level 1s and you win a fight, you want to get those level 3s, and then it's like almost impossible to take C. But that doesn't happen too often because the pressure is just too much, and we got a spy on the point, but looks like a half and half wipe so far. KID, Soldier comes in, is he going to be able to kill anyone? Nobody. Pyro cleans up there, that's not good. Pyro on the backside though. Now Blue Pyro just drops down to the base. Yeah, pretty ineffective push right now for Reindeer Illuminati, I think.
Scout's going to try to get up there and get a fast cap, but he's being chased by the half of Red team and does get caught out by Larry right there. Yeah, Red looks like they're going to bring their combo up and just stand on the point, or at least bring him up a little bit further to get a better height advantage. Got to watch out for that sniper, though. That's a nice snipe right there by Garquill, but he goes down to Gucci Bag Swag.
Yep, so sniper advantage right now, and sniper advantage on C is pretty huge. You can watch 1 of 2 or 3 doorways, and, you know, if you're good enough, you should be able to make that first pick happen. You know, it's really nice to even just get the body shot on the soldier right before he tries to make his jump. He'll get out to the little house out in the middle and be all like, well, what do I do now? I'm at 50 HP. What do I do? The answer is you just die after the sniper snipe.
Well, at least there's an easy answer. We do have the red Uber popped in defense. Not going to do too much right there, but that is going to give a significant Uber advantage to blue team. So we'll see if Reindeer Illuminati will be able to make a solid push right here. Probably pushed about 7 minutes right now, which is getting a little bit on the long side here for Gravelpit, so can't afford too many missed opportunities right here. They do pop this Uber on the Pyro, interestingly enough, coming from B connector. We'll see if they'll be able to do anything right here. The soldier gets on the point on C, but nobody is there for Red. Ink was a sniper, but Gucci Bag Swag cannot do it alone. Larry gets up there, but he is down as well. It's just a Pyro and Soldier for Blue. Spy coming up there, but he's not going to be able to stop it, and that is a time about 8 minutes and 36 seconds.
That was really smart from RI there. They just pushed down the lane that they knew they were from, and then they just used a Pyro and an Engineer, 2 people who are really great at controlling the area. They kept the Heavy back, they kept the Demo Man back, and Pyro and Soldier just jumped on the point, They didn't have to worry about a heavy. They didn't have to worry about demo spam because they were being pushed back by an Uber with the lesser classes. Really creative. I've never actually seen that happen before.
So I don't know if we mentioned this, but these are two North American Silver teams. So So how would you describe Silver in terms of a level of strategy that they use in games?
Silver is the sweet spot, in my opinion. Silver is exciting. At the really low levels, people almost pub. Yeah, at like iron and steel level, or certainly the low steel levels they do. At the really high levels of gold and platinum and such, you'll have what are basically just stock execution because snipers are so good, spies are so good, engineers play perfectly, demo men will hit like double hits all the time. And so it just comes down to who can do better execution. In Silver, there are mistakes that are made, which means that gives you room for creativity. So like here's an example of creativity right here. We got a direct hit soldier over on RI right now on the roof of B. I see the most amount of creativity from Silver players, and I'm constantly amazed at what they're coming up with that I don't see higher levels do.
I love that. Yeah, I definitely agree. I also think sometimes iron and steel will bring a certain level of creativity and just an insane amount of fun that you don't see anywhere else. We do see Blue sending in a few players right there as their soldier trying to get control of roof on B. Not happening though, and looks like again pretty standard execution, pretty standard push and everything right here.
Yeah, they didn't put a sniper at A this time. They just put a scout and no wait, did they? I totally missed the whole A push.
Doesn't matter. It's over right now.
And yeah, that was about 46 seconds, a little bit faster, but it's not really going to matter. What's really going to matter is how do you do this B push? We have a teleporter on the roof of B. I can never remember how you can do this, Kip. Do you sentry jump?
Yes.
And then drop a teleporter?
Yes, yes, you do.
Cool. You don't do the whole old school rock onto roof, onto
oh my goodness. That is so old school. Why would you even know?
That's how OG NGs do it, man.
Oh man, no, but yeah, the sentry jump is easy enough. We'll see if it works for them. Blue Uber is coming in right now. The sentry gun is being wrangled. The sap goes down. Red Uber popped in retaliation. It's Blue Pyro actually getting most of this Uber. We'll see if Medic survives, but Sky was in so much trouble right there, and he does go down. Blue Soldier, meanwhile, is on the roof, and we're going to see almost an exact play of what we saw first round. The Soldier comes down and gets the med after that Uber wears off, so both soldiers sharing some sort of brain wavelength that they're doing the same thing right there. Unfortunately, most of Blue has gone down.
I'm really surprised KID lost that. Their Doman stayed up way longer than I thought he should have. He was on the side of that flank there. He was getting on fire, and he was attacked and pushed forward a little bit. He really should have died during that engagement, but instead he was able to get out 4 more stickies than when I thought he should have been out, and made it an even fight instead of a poor fight. Because what happened was KID, they had a poor Uber. They flashed a lot more than RI decided to, which means that their Uber lasted longer. So it looked like they were going to lose out, but then they didn't clean up on the demo man, which I was surprised by.
And you're talking about sometimes creative things happening right here. We do have crits being run from RI. So we'll see how that goes. Backstab heavy. It means that this medic is going to be depending on his pyro right now. And it looks like Dayoshi will serve, or will deliver right there. Keep his medic alive. Who Sky now has his 100% crits. No one to pop it on though.
With the pyro though. Yeah.
Yeah, and snipers there, but again, not ideal.
You could do a sniper. You could just, you know, no scope 4 times. No, he's gonna go on the pyro. This is really strange.
It's kind of a panic pop. Yeah, nothing you can do right there.
That's really gonna hurt them because that's gonna be the medic has to die before he can come back with an Uber, and it's gonna be another 40 seconds before crits happen, and there could be another minute and a half before like a normal Uber happens.
Now, good news is Cosmic did go down on the other end. Oh, and there goes Sky, wrangled to death. So both meds down right there. But as you say, it's probably for the best because now he can come back with an Uber. Definitely need that Uber on a B push.
Yeah, well, Scott was able to come in, clean up. You know, this is looking like RI's game so far. We still got 5 minutes to go, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it. They've got to have a little bit better execution than this. They got to have their heavy with them if they want to do a crit screen. They've got to have their demo in with them if they want to run a crit screen. He's been running with his pyro like almost the entire game. I just don't agree with that. Pyro's a good bodyguard, but you need more than just the pyro.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see. Interesting positioning right here from Girl Gamer. Be gentle, please. I'm assuming this is she, but she was trying to get a jump on Med as he came out of spawn from C, but not able to do so. So putting herself out of position right there. However, Demoman on the roof on B4. KID getting some good spam down there, but again, Yeah, just not great position. I don't know, but
They just don't have the follow-up is the big problem. They have really good vanguards in the form of their Pyro, in the form of their Demo Man, but then they don't have anyone to come up behind. Like, the Heavy's like constantly out of position here. He's gonna get stabbed. Yeah, there he goes down.
oh, that's the third time he's gotten backstabbed, I believe.
At least the third time. He's had a big problem with the Spy this game for sure.
Yeah. And part of that means he's not sticking with the combat because he's not sticking with his medic because his medic has been sticking with the Pyro. So definitely gonna have to watch out for that. But also tells you good stuff that's been coming out of Serial, who is tied with his medic on points right now for 30.
This engineer for RI, Jeff Spicoli, he's I don't like his build order. He's really trying to prioritize getting level 1s up of every building, including the teleporter, which is nice, but there's just no good place to teleport in from B. You either can already have that, but I'd much rather have a level 3 sentry gun, or even a level 2 sentry gun instead of a teleporter.
I'm usually, whenever I co-cast with somebody, they don't talk about engineer stuff, so now I don't know what to talk about, but yeah, I absolutely
I'm obsessed
agree.
with engineer stuff. Like, how do you do things correctly? How do you make the build as efficient as possible?
It's so beautiful, I want to cry.
Yeah, it seems like there's like the right way to do it, but no one can agree on what the right way is. So
build dispenser first. That's the right way. Dispenser level 3. Ignore everything else.
that way you have the most amount of metal you can go with. Screw protection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got Larry on the backside here, trying to do a cutoff. Now they're he's gonna run right into a sentry gun. He gets picked off. So it looks like they're ready to give up D finally. RI. They're building up a level 3 sentry gun at C as retaliation in the back. And KID, they really don't have a lot of people up. They just they lost 6. 3 are just up right now. No, they lost another one to the Spy there. I think it was the Heavy.
Yeah. Got revolved down on the point. This is looking pretty messy.
Yeah. If you're RI right now, though, you have a 2-minute cap window for C. I would give up C, give up B, set up for the perfect C defense, get your level 3 on the tower, get a dispenser up there, maybe a teleporter on the backside, and then how do you lose, right? How do you lose in 2 minutes when on the C point?
I don't know. It looks like Jeff was able to get that level 3 up using that teleporter to get it then back to B, being wrangled right now, so they could feasibly defend this for another 2 minutes. In comes the Uber. Sentry gun is being wrangled right there. However, it will go down with the sap as well. Cosmic got out of there alive and is so close to having this Uber right now. Gets it just in time, pops on Devilman, and will survive. Blue Medic, however, is having a dance-a-thon and trying to get away from this Uber, and Sky is, oh my goodness, so many pills everywhere, and finally Sky goes down right there. Rice Krispies takes him out, and it looks like, again, another failed push out of KID.
Cosmic went down again, though. He went down to the flanking Heavy on the right side. I guess it was worth it. When all things are even and the time is this low as on defense, you just want to start giving up and start just holding back. Get up to your better C push, I guess. Like, that was a really good pop, and really unlucky for KID there. But then they overextended to get the other medic. They put a soldier onto him, they didn't get him. They put a scout onto him, they didn't get him. And then they put the Spy on, they finally get him. But then they lose their own medic in the process. It's hard to say, like, if that was a good trade-out for them or not now. What was a good trade-out is now, like, sort of an even one. We got a Demoman bombing onto C, though. He jumps off immediately after taking out the Pyro. We don't have a level 3 sentry gun anymore, though. I really wanted the level 3 on the tower. It's my favorite thing about Gravelpit, really.
You're obviously not a soldier who likes to jump to the point.
Nah, they're no fun. They cheat. They jump right to the point, and everyone else has to walk.
It's true. Soups is up here onto the point as Spy. You'll see if he can't get anything going, but no, he goes down. There's only 17 seconds left in this round. KID has got to get something going right here. A nice headshot from Gucci Bag Spike takes down Nico Tiger, so that's the Heavy. So both Heavies, both Spies down for these teams, and you gotta have that soldier. Somebody jumping up there. Doubleman gets completely denied with an air blast, and looks like this first round will go to RI.
Yep, that was a great B defense by RI there. They made a few misplays. They made out even trades when I thought they should have made a little bit better trades for them. But overall, that wasn't so bad. Still a good 5-minute defense on B there.
Right, so we'll take a quick break and then be back with the second round.
Okay. And we're back. Hey, I'm TurboCop. I'm back with Kip for the second half of this Reindeer Illuminati versus Killer in Disguises game. We left off, Reindeer Illuminati took the first game by about a minute by defending C effectively at the end there. RI is going to be defending first, so KID is going to be able to set this time first. Last round, RI didn't set like a great time, but they were able to defend really well.
I hate to take away from the game, but I think I just got it. Reindeer Illuminati are like the reindeer snobs. They're the ones that wouldn't let Rudolph play another reindeer games.
Oh, I see. So they're like taking like a weird sort of like semi like libertarian approach to the Santa Claus story or something.
I guess. So they're the I don't know. That's just a theory.
I think they had a dartboard full of words.
I think that's probably more likely. But yeah, anyway, we are here back and ready to go. Oh, beautiful sentry jump right there. Just seeing Jeff. He actually didn't even put a telly or anything down. Maybe he's just sentry jumping for fun. He's just bored. Anyway, but what do we got going on at B?
Nothing much. There's only a scout here this time. He's gonna catch out the spy. He is gonna get him. Surprised that spy's not running DR at the beginning for things like that. But we've only got it 3 times. Okay, here comes the 5 time. Really standard. In fact, this is the most boring part of any Gravelpit game. It's the very, very beginning. 3 people still went down for KID though, but the problem is like, I don't know. I can't imagine why you'd want to send anyone to A because those deaths don't even matter. They're just going to be back up before the B attack happens, and you're not defending A anyway. So why does it matter?
There's just always the chance that you could get a rocket off and force that Uber pop, I guess, is what some teams are thinking. I've seen it happen, and I casted one where the medic accidentally, he said he was trying to scrape something off his mouse and actually
there's a
pressed
spy
M2.
going for it. No, sorry to interrupt you, but there was a spy going for the medic pick, and he ended up getting him actually. Crap, I missed it. He turned the corner.
Oh my
I was
God,
all like,
I missed it
dead.
too. Oh
so
my God.
Psych is down. So that's going to be
Huge.
a horrible start for KID here.
And for us for this round. But anyway, so yeah, nice pick right there from that was Cyril. He's been was doing a lot of work. Or I'm sorry, that's Rice Krispies is his full name.
Yeah, but he's also a serial. So.
Oh, wow! It's just so many things going on with names today. Anyway,
Layers and layers.
looked like Blue was gonna try to push it without their med. Med is back, but on that crits. Sakai actually then took a fully charged body shot. It looks like so. He's just having a horrible day right now. Actually, that was Spy coming in. Rice Krispies is just has his number. It seems like just harassing them like crazy.
Yeah, so this isn't really good. What do you do in a situation like this for KID? Well, they say they're going to switch over to Kritzkrieg again. I like this, but they need their demo man with them. He's not there. They're going to try the heavy laser beams out because they have the heavy with them. He's getting spammed out though. They know it's happening now too because they've seen the medic. They see the Kritzkrieg. So I don't know if you're going to run Kritzkrieg, why would you push from the back and kind of ruin the surprise? I guess.
The other thing is they just took down Nika Tiger, getting a couple of frags right here as spawns are going to come in right behind them. They're going to find themselves pinched off, so they have to watch not only the front but their back as well. Looks like they will take this crits in right now as here comes those laser beams and actually doing some nice work right there, taking out Engineer and the Pyro. Centrigun was being wrangled and it looks like, hey, that actually worked.
Yeah, they got a lot of good picks out of that. 4 for nothing. So really, really good, but they got the demo man on the back. Okay, Soldier comes in, cleans up the demo man on the back. So yeah, there's no way they can defend this now. No heavy, no demo. Scout just actually went down too. Yeah, this is almost a full wipe. Oh, demo man's in the back, putting some spam down back on the spawn area. That's how they were able to get so many pickoffs at the end there.
So nice separation of classes right there to do the separate tasks. And now we have the heavy medic holding forward, make sure no one comes through. Arm did go down right there, so no demo man now for the C push after B does get capped with a time of 3 minutes and 16 seconds. It's pretty good.
Not going to stop the conservative sentry gun placement though. So if they're going to push from B, it's going to be really hard. But they could probably just jump from A. If the demo man at A just jumped right now, he should be able to get a cap on the point. Well, not anymore, but.
Oh
wow, nice scout shot. Oh, Sniper got a headshot on the scout. It's always impressive when they do that.
You could hear him crying. Scout is such a whiner.
Yeah, he got the highest pitched voice in the game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Higher than the announcer. But we do have...
Oh yeah.
100% Uber ready to go. Let's see. I think that's an Uber. No, it's still crits here for blue team, and it is popped. Oh my goodness, going to run into a lot of trouble, and Sky actually goes down to a headshot immediately. So Gargoyle with a nice snipe right there, and Sky even admits that in chat. So that's how you know it's a good snipe. Nothing going on now for KID.
That was a headshot on the medic as a crit's sticky bomb was coming right to his face. That's how you know you have balls of steel.
That's pretty impressive. Like to see his POV on that one. Oh wait, in chat he just says, wasn't even aiming for you.
Oh, he got lucky? Oh, that's awful.
that's when you don't admit that, Gargoyle. That's when you say...
You don't tell anybody. You just put it in your frag video.
Yeah. Oh, rookie mistake. But anyway, we do have 100% ready for red. Probably just going to sit here on this fully charged. I'm guessing they're still on Uber. They really haven't been running anything too fancy lately. What do you think of the sentry gun position?
It's really secure, and they're pushing from B, and you can't get on the platform that leads onto the tower from B. So it's a really safe, but it got cornered out because he didn't have the support. That's basically it, is that it's a really nice safe spot, but you still need team support, so I think it's kind of a little bit weaker of a position, but there aren't really many good positions on C anyway, so... So really that's strong. The cap right there.
Yeah, really strong push coming out there at the end, getting a lot of good frags from onto RI, and able to get a time of 5 minutes 21 seconds, which is not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too shabby of a time. I would say that's better than average. Average time is probably, what, 6:37 minutes?
You know, I should probably do some sort of like analytical something about this and make a composite of all the games I've casted and find an actual average, but yeah, I'd say about 6:30.
You know what you could do is you could mine the SS site for the data for that. That would be really good.
If only I had a computer scientist person I knew to do that.
Yeah, if you only knew people who knew things about computers.
All right, that's a call for the community. Somebody do that. But all right.
Okay.
So we let's just take a look at scores right again. Yeah, all right. Looking, I mean, I don't know. I really don't have anything to say right there.
These are pretty standard scores, really. There's not anything like really strange here. Like sometimes you'll see the scout like do really well and get a lot of points or something. Or sometimes the sniper will be leading, and you'll be like, oh, okay, so the sniper is like making a lot of plays here and is just playing better than the other sniper. But this is pretty standard. Medics are both the leaders. We have a soldier on second for...
The control point is being
oh no, he's on third for RI. So that's probably pretty good. Soldier plays are kind of important on Gravelpit, considering how vertical the map is. Oh wow, the scout in here is actually going to contest A for a little bit.
Yes.
So this is actually going to be a little bit of a delayed A cap.
Santa was hiding underneath one of these houses right here, is watching him for a while, and able to come and get a 2K, so we'll do something. But look, oh, and the kill feed, Sky went down to a headshot.
Ouch.
Oh.
So, this is looking like a little bit of deja vu over here.
Poor Sky. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is what you gotta do when you play sniper. A lot of snipers just kind of worry about general DM, but in my opinion, it's all about getting those key picks, getting that heavy pick, getting that demo pick, getting that medic pick. If you can, like, ignore everyone else, shoot the medic, you're winning the game.
Oh man,
and certainly they know it this time.
Poor Sky. Could have a chance to get this Uber back up, but Blue really needs to push right now, take advantage of that. A really, really sweet pick right here, but I don't see anything. Nico Tiger actually has gone down, and Spectra as well. Spectra, I don't know what he was doing, but he was pushing them there by himself. So having all three heavy classes down right now for RI is going to delay this push, which means that Sky is going to get that Uber up just a little bit further.
Yeah, this is a really strange game. Spectra's been overextending the entire game so far. I mean, every time I look at him, he's just not with anyone else. He's, like, pushing into the enemy spawn or going with someone else. This is definitely one of those times you don't want to be doing that. You just want to be stacking and pushing with your Uber advantage. And considering how, like, low they are in time, like, there's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. This is a really, like, under-the-gun hard time to make right now.
We finally do have this Uber popped. Blue pushing forward onto that wrangled sentry gun, but it's just the demo man and the medic right now. Sentry goes down. Scout coming in here trying to help and clean up, but Sky now has his 100% Uber, and they can push back in as needed. And actually get a pop right there.
Lost a sentry gun for that Uber, and that's not what you want to do. You always want to get a sentry gun and at least a few more kills after that.
And Blue's actually still caught out right here, and down goes Cosmic right there. So nice flare from Pyro. The
Yeah,
Yoshi
that was a
right there,
very clutch play. Ooh, ouch, loses the sniper battle to Gucci Bag though. So, that's basically a wipe for RI, I would say. It's hard to say because G-Pit matches on B are so messy. Right now we're only half up though, and so here comes the rest of the spawns in for RI. So they're reset to stage 1. What they have to do at this point is they just have to jump as many people as they can to the roof, ignore the sentry gun for as long as possible, just try and control the house, and then maybe like sneak a spy or a scout or something onto C, and that would probably be the best way to get this. Yeah, they send the demo man to the roof, he gets off the engineer. He gets traded out though, it's not quite so good. Yeah, I think the jaws of time are slowly coming into RI here.
Yeah, and also the jaws of Uber. Sky's gonna have 100% again, just as they get onto the point. Oh, being challenged by the spy right now, but it gets Uber just in time, pops onto the point. Less than 2 minutes left. Yeah, not looking great for RI right here. They are gonna have this Uber, and they will have the 100% Uber advantage.
Oh, he even gets the stab too. Wow.
Oh man.
That's a great place to challenge as a spy too, because of the tiny little ramp, and there is enough space here that you can like try and maneuver your way around for a backstep. And the medic knew it too, so he just made the pop. He basically had to make the pop there. Just got unlucky, really.
Oh, do we have the quick fix coming out from Blue right here? Really interesting decision. I like it. Kind of. We'll see if it works. They will be able to capture the point, and Medic survived a couple of rockets from Red Soldier right there, so it actually turned out to be an okay decision. Almost a complete wipe right there for KID.
Gets another snipe on Skype. They're controlling the C spawn as well as they're capturing B. This is absolutely what they have to do here. Scalca takes out the demo man, and they're only sent 1 to B. They realized that they need to just get B. They already have it, and then they need to stack C as much as possible. So that looks like what they're gonna do. And wow, the sniper coverage is just so good. Soldier comes and he bomb. Oh my goodness, was that a triple kill? Was that a triple kill soldier jump?
I don't know, but it was intense. Only 30 seconds left. We'll see if KID can defend for a little bit longer. RI still has that quick fix going, and it looks like Cosmic is going to have it just in time. And with that jumping ability, this could be exactly what RI needs to take this round. We'll see as the push is incoming.
Yeah,
gotta watch out for those snipers.
He's with the sniper and the engineer. Oh, he just goes down immediately. Toman's still on the point though. I mean, they can still do this. Okay, the other team's running quick fix as well, so the medic can jump up as well. The Demoman's below. Everyone's just souping up on the point right here. Wow, it's just not enough. Poor position by the medic, lost them that round there, Kip.
Oh wow, yeah, but super close. I liked it. It's just gonna go quick fix. That was really fun, and like you said, you'll see that creativity in Silver, where there's not as much on the line, but a lot more room for ability to think outside the box.
Yeah, quick fix is quickly proving itself to be the desperation Uber gun to go with, simply because it builds so fast, and it almost works as well as an Uber shard. It's like an Uber charge light, but it comes up online so much faster. So when you don't have that luxury of time, you want to run that quick fix.
And that's exactly what we saw right here. But that means with KID coming out with that round 1, we'll go to a 3rd round. So we'll be right back after this.
Ooh.
Alright, we're back with the 3rd round, and we were just talking about this. We don't see a lot of Gravelpit games go to a 3rd round, so this is exciting. Are you excited?
I'm extraordinarily excited. Can you not hear how excited I am right now?
I can hear it. It's actually coming through loud and clear. But yeah, so it should be a good round, that especially considering that last 30 seconds of the last round we saw, like you said, the quick fix, that desperation ploy, so close to making it, but not quite.
KID doing the right thing here. They're sacrificing 3 or 4 people. I know this is the right move. I don't really know why. Sometimes it just seems like, you know, suiciding 4 or 5 people to get the medal for the engineer is a really nice thing to do, but there's also medal packs around, and you're not really saving that much time, right?
What? No, you should always suicide everybody. Even the medic should suicide for the engineer. Oh. So he doesn't have to walk anywhere. Okay, but this time we got to keep an eye on Sky. Sky has to stay alive right now in this beginning.
That's true.
Push.
He might just be cursed. He could like have an Aztec curse over him, which he must die at the beginning of every round.
That would suck.
That would.
Also, I don't think that's a real thing. But anyway, so far he's doing all right. Did lose his sniper, so Gucci Bag is down, but that was at A again, which really not a huge concern. We don't see any jumping players in here on B, so Sky looks like will survive at least this first few seconds.
They're doing the smarter play right now, I think, which is to send more your heavier classes. Well, they're sending their jumping classes, Soldier and Demoman, onto the roof at B, getting some harassment out immediately. They're not, everyone else went to A.
And they did it! Spectre forced the pop on Sky, who is now going to be at a super uber disadvantage, and he just cannot catch a break right here. Oh, man.
They even got a little bit of time on B there, just for shits and giggles, I guess.
Yeah, it really doesn't do a whole lot, but that is quite an accomplishment. And Spectre is still up there. Oh, finally goes down to a nice headshot from Gucci Bag Swag right there.
Yeah, he was up there for way too long, though. He did a lot of damage there. The sentry gun went down, the medic got popped out. Everything you could have hoped for to happen in this kind of pre-game situation happened. And, okay, you lose your sniper, you lose the sniper war there. But the Soldier's back on the roof, you have an Uber. I'm really surprised. They're wrapping around. I would have just challenged directly in front if I was them.
Yeah, just push that time. Already Sky's up to 60%. We'll probably have this Uber in time. Where is this blue push? Yeah, they're just taking way too long going through C.
Yeah, they're taking a long time. The scout was there harassing them, but they had their engineer with them. Now the sniper is coming around the back end. Heavy's back at their spawn. This is really stupid. I don't know why they're doing this. He killed a teleporter, but now he's backing off with his slow-ass heavy movement speed. Not going to be able to get out of there. He's even going to get sniped a bit while he's getting back, so...
Yeah, some very bizarre plays going on right here from Red.
Yeah,
I mean from Blue.
Scattered. Yeah, the one attacking.
Yeah, Red's just kind of holding a standard. Oh, they're actually going to force that pop out of Blue, and Blue's not going to be in any sort of position right here to challenge B. RI.
This is terrible. Yeah, it's not. They're not even going to be able to force the pop out. They don't take a sentry gun. Oh, they do take a sentry gun because the engineer wasn't there. Did he die? Yeah, he died somewhere in the process to some flanking class. So they did get a sentry gun, and they did force a pop back. I don't know. Both teams do not recognize when they have advantage, I think. Not uber advantage, just, you know, a general advantage. They saw the pop come through, and all they had to do was stuff their pyro through that choke point, control the medic and the heavy, and then say, hey, you guys can just come up here and obliterate them. But they didn't, so we're back to an even game from mistakes from both teams.
Yeah, that's one of those things that comes with experience. Again, Silver means they've been playing maybe a couple seasons, and learning advantages is one of those things that takes so long. You have to learn when to count uber advantages to keep a track of when opposing med goes down, keep track of players. You got to constantly be tabbing, hitting tab. There's a lot of stuff in Highlander to keep track of.
Yeah, communication is also a huge deal as well. Like, who is telling you who died, right? Who is, like, keeping everyone in the loop? It's kind of like being part of, like, you know, like a news feed that's, like, updating every, you know, half a second instead of every day, right?
Yeah.
And you must keep up. It's hard to, though. Sometimes, like, you'll make, like, your heavy the caller, but then he won't, like, see what a sniper picked or what the spy got in the back, and they have to, like, interrupt him for things. Sometimes you make your medic the caller. Medic usually does, like, the strategic kind of stuff, and someone else is the caller, and I'm totally missing out on this whole game that's going on here, which is a huge wipe from RI here, so excellent defense so far from KID.
That's what I was trying to find Yosha's camera, because I was told he was going to do something amazing, and I absolutely missed it. So... we both fail on that regard. But anyway, Red holding out strong here to have this 100% Uber ready to go.
Gucci Bag sniping down the long sight line, though. It's so hard to deal with a sniper on B, I think. He can be in a lot of different spaces, and all of them are really good. So, like, everyone's in position right now. Oh, Santa went down to 1 HP. The Yoshi goes down to 3. No one's quite dead yet. They do get the spy in the process. I mean, this has been a great hold so far. I don't see Sky dropping his Uber this time. I don't see RI making any kind of an effective push. Although they are grouping up. There are 8 people on the backside now. The one person not there is, I think, a spy. No, he's actually the demo man, and he actually gets controlled by the scout. No, it was a sniper, sorry. So, you got 8 people in the back. Here comes the counter pop with the pyro in the back here. Ooh, not quite enough. Blue wasn't even forced out quite yet. Garkle going down. Yeah, this is just so weird. You're fighting out in C, and you need to be fighting out in D. So every kind of, like, attack that Red makes out away from their point works out for them in their favor.
This is where Blue's got to go huge. RI in a good position right here. They are peeking out around, but oh! Nico Tiger goes down to a backstab, and the quick fix is popped, but it's popped on the pyro, and down goes everybody.
Yeah, the engineer wasn't even there to defend his sentry gun, and the sentry gun still doesn't go down. This is like a huge problem with the quick fix when you're pushing with it, is that your sentry gun control really sucks compared to like a Kritzkrieg where you could like blow up the engineer, or compared to like an Uber where you just like get really close to it because you're invincible. So, oh no, they did get the sentry gun. Ignore me.
But, I mean, yeah, the sentry gun will be able to go up right there. They did not get the dispenser, which is fully stocked and loaded, and sentry gun will be up in just a few, about 30 seconds right there. So, Red Uber is ready to go again, and RI just having a really hard time pushing right here. I don't think the quick fix was the right choice this early in the round. And they still have 3 minutes left, and that means a full 3 Ubers worth of pushes.
They're just a little confused about what they want to do right now. This is always a hard thing a lot of teams have to deal with. After you take the A point, when you want to take B, there's like 2 ways to do it, but they're like 2 completely opposite ways. Do you like charge down the middle and control the top roof, or do you sneak in the back way, take a long time, and you'll probably be caught out doing it anyway, but have a much better high ground position? So far they've just gone high ground. They haven't tried contesting the top here, and Engineer actually, they've spent so much time going to the back that the Engineer was able to rescue Ranger his sentry gun onto the roof.
Oh boy. Red Uber was popped too.
Now. Oh no, really?
Yeah,
Crap.
to push them back. So we'll see if that's going to buy 100% Uber advantage right there for Cosmic, but again, having that sentry gun on the roof is going to be very, very difficult. We do see the push coming in here. Oh, it is the quick fix again. We'll see if they can get this. They don't know where the sentry gun is. A bunch of spam coming onto the sentry. Oh, and the NG keeps it up, so a nice plays, and down goes Medic for RI, and that push is just all over the place and nowhere at the same time. Sentry gun finally does go down. Soldier got up there and took it out. That's Dot. And now he's going to try to come in from behind and does take out Sky. Gets caught out on his own, but he did his work right there.
Yeah, but there just aren't enough people up at this point. That sentry gun hold was perfect, basically. The demo man didn't react appropriately. He got 2 direct hits on it and like 1 sticky, but it's just not enough to kill the sentry gun. And then they're just way too far forward, heavy like enclosed upon them, pyro flanked around them. There just wasn't much they could do, and they got wiped after that. So totally took them by surprise there. Great sentry gun rooftop defense there.
You'll see if RI can pull out anything. I think this is probably the point where you want to go quick fix. I don't know. There's still about a minute left there. Oh,
they actually switched over to Uber now, so totally doing the opposite of what I thought they would.
They're just keeping us on our toes. We'll see if they can't push with less than a minute left. Going to be very, very, very difficult right here for RI. And of course, the game's not over. They still have the chance to defend this, but looks like KID signed themselves up right now for a pretty easy offense.
They're doing a half and half push right now. There's a NG and a Pyro in the back, as well as a Spy just getting up in front. And the Demoman Scout medics in front, and the Heavy's lagging behind. So they need to go. They don't have everyone here. This is just murderous. Now they do get the sentry gun with the Engineer. Spy did a good job picking off there. He actually Sight got cleaned up in the back end. So let's see if they're actually able to get on the point. If you're able to just get on the point and start capping in the normal time like this, you will have an overtime period. You could capture the second point, and this is wiping. Wow, so called that fight wrong. There's only 20 HP up on the red team, and they should be able to get this point now. If the Demo Man's still on the roof, he got picked off finally, but he took out a sniper to go with?
He took a lot of people. He also got the medic in that engagement as well. Santa's going to come in here and try to stop things, but he's just one lone scout against the world. And get some backup, though. His medic is with them with that quick fix, and they're still going to try to contest B right here. Spy is on the point for Blue, but he goes down, and looks like, yeah, KID is just going to try to work a little bit more of this defense right here. Going to be very, very difficult, and oh, Dot comes in, and Dot, down goes Daiyoshi and his medic right there.
Yeah, Heavy just came in, rolled through, became the Heavy police, and enforced the law all over the point here.
The law that is B, and so that is
a 2-point defense. All they have to do is capture B, and they win the round here. And generally, teams that do hold B are able to recapture B. So things are looking really, really good for KID right now.
Alternately, KID really could capture A in less than 57 seconds.
They could just rush, right? They could just rush for 9.
Yeah, we'll see if any sort of red defense is set up there. I've seen that happen. That's always kind of fun.
I don't think they're gonna do it though, because they have minis and they also built a teleporter. So if I was gonna do an A rush, I would just build a level 3 sentry gun and carry it out with me, just to provide the support as fast as possible.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Looks like Red is actually positioning their heavy there at A, just gonna try to stop any that.
I think they know this. They know this 50-second rule, and they know that they can't lose that quickly. So this heavy, he should be able to delay like a few seconds enough to make it an over a minute cap time for them, which they need to do. But they're going to lose a heavy in the process, which could lead to like a B-roll right afterwards. So we'll have to see. They lose the scout battle and they lost the sniper battle as well. And heavy comes in. Oh, he gets the other heavy, but not going to quite be enough. He did force the pop out, but well, they'll capture this in 30 seconds. You'd think, right? B needs to rotate right now.
I think, yeah, they may actually be able to do this. In comes Red Demo Man. Spectre trying to make something happen right there, but he gets sniped down. There's ×8 on the point. Looks like KID will be able to do this in less than 15 seconds, and there we go.
Yep. And, you know, there wasn't much they could do at that point, simply because they could have all gone to A, but then, you know, if they had predicted that, KID could have just gone to B, had a better position to defend from, and also captured in under 57 seconds there.
Yeah, very, very hard to anticipate both of those moves, but a nice match between two teams that seems pretty evenly matched right there.
Yeah, it was a good game. RI, they just they couldn't get it together. I think it was just nerves or something, because they played so well during the first round. I was really surprised what happened at the end there.
Yeah, maybe just got a little too attached to that quick fix, but well, hopefully they'll come back as stronger, and good luck to them for the rest of the season for both teams. Any further thoughts or any shoutouts, or you want to plug your YouTube before we go, TurboCop?
Yeah, I wanted to shout out to myself real quick. You can find me over at youtube.com/user/TurboCopTF2. I do daily casts, and if you send me a game, I will cast it 100%. Yeah, that's all I'm doing right now, so I'll see you all later.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Thanks to Jadisha who sent this in. I'm sorry I didn't catch your moment of glory in there. But anyway, if you have a game you want to see casted, send it to TurboCop because I am super busy right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.